to the 13th bi-weekly 7th annual meeting of the minds and debate between the Corps Director of the Troopers, Mary Durkop, and professional motivational speaker, Larry Schmigley Bakken. Please welcome to the stage Corps Director, Mary Durkop. Please welcome to the stage motivational speaker, Larry Schmigley-Bakken. The candidates have agreed to the rules, so let's begin. Mr. Schmigley-Bakken, we will start with you. Since 1980, the U.S. prison population has grown by almost 800%. The United States has more people behind bars than any other country in the world. Although the incarceration rate has dropped in the past year, much work remains to be done to eliminate the harsh criminal penalties that have destroyed countless families and communities. Larry, what can you do to help the troopers reduce the U.S. prison population and end mass incarceration?
My dream is to have an A through Z Corps. A Corps, B Corps, C Corps, D Corps, and that'll give us an opportunity to get us back on track with the old school mission of taking kids off the streets before they become incarcerated, and we'll make them play drum and bugles. We'll bring Tim Snyder in, and he'll whip them into shape, and we'll take them across the country, and before you know it, of course, I'll be there giving them motivation, and I think you're going to have a winner after that. Don't you think? Larry knows how to take care of these kind of kids. We'll get them before they become criminals. How about that? Sound like a plan? Move on.
Ms. Durkop, as the Troopers Corps Director, do you like the troopers?
As the director of the Troopers Drum and Bugle Corps, I love the troopers. The troopers has truly been a home away from home. Everyone here has been just incredible to work with. The members, the parents, the volunteers, the educational staff, the design team. It's been an incredible unity of talent and ideas, and I can't wait for you all to see the show if you haven't seen it yet, and really experience what we have to offer here at the Troopers.
Mr. Schmigley-Bakken, two trains leave stations 396 miles apart at the same time and travel towards each other. One train travels at 95 miles an hour while the other train travels at 85 miles an hour. How long will it take for the two trains to meet?
In the movie Unstoppable, Denzel Washington and Chris Pine are portrayed as the heroes. But I want you to remember what stopped that train from hitting the other train and going off the rails and blowing up a whole city. It was a man in a pickup truck. It was like a Scott Purrier type of pickup truck with a guy like Scott Purrier, my kind of people, right? And if you recall, that truck ran alongside. I don't know what kind of math calculations he was doing at the time, but he saved the day, all right? Don't look down on the pickup truck people, because the pickup truck can always save the train. You know what I'm saying? You get my gist? Pickup trucks. That's how I do it.
Ms. Durkop, as the Corps Director of the Troopers, do you believe the color blue is a great color?
The color blue is a great color. Absolutely. If you haven't seen the classic Troopers uniform, blue and gold all the way. And I don't know if you've heard about it, but the long blue line, what can I say?
Mr. Smigley-Bakken, given that renewable sources of energy provide only a small percentage of our energy and that nuclear power is so expensive, what can we realistically do to get off fossil fuels as soon as possible?
Why do they call them fossil fuels? Is it because of the dinosaurs? Is that what we're talking about here? Fossil fuels in many ways remind me of my childhood. I was a big fan of the Velociraptor, as you can kind of see by my physique. I had all the fossil toys, dinosaurs, T-Rex, that kind of thing. The long necks were pretty vanilla. All they ate was plants. I like the dinosaurs that, chase people and eat them. That's always a lot more fun than the vegan dinosaurs. So, in my opinion, I'm all for the genetic engineering of cloning and all that so that we can one day have a Jurassic Park. If we can bring the fossils back to life, I think we have a chance.
Ms. Durkop, does Larry pose a threat to our democracy if he wins the Rocky Mountain Rivalry? And what can be done to mitigate Larry in every way possible?
I think he absolutely poses a threat. I'm not sure if you've heard some of these answers, and if you saw the way that he walked on stage, everything just seems like a big joke. We do serious business here at the Troopers. We are enriching the lives of young people all around the world who come to us for this incredible experience. And to have Larry in charge of that, I'm just not sure that that's the right idea. So I think really we need to make sure that you're voting for me. We need to make sure that we are raising enough money for my team. That way we can stomp out Larry and we can make sure that the Troopers go on for victory.
I need to respond to that. I got to respond.
No.
Come on now.
No.
Now, she said my name. She said my name. Now, we're going to go ahead and respond to that.
She did say your name.
Well,
I'm sorry that you saw that.
See this? You see this? That's blue. That's blue love right there. You should see what's on her arm. Just saying. You want to question?
We don't
where
want to
people
question.
come from, don't you?
No, we don't.
I live in the copy room. I got the Troopers blue all over. You want to
but
question my loyalty? I am Troopers.
No, part of the problem is your glasses.
Agree to disagree.
I would just like to say
I thought we had rules
took the
here.
opportunity.
We had rules here.
I took the opportunity to move here to Casper to show my dedication to the Troopers. To show,
I didn't know that we were doing rebuttals and rebuttals.
That the Troopers are the most important thing to me.
Candidates.
And just because I have a tattoo of another drum corps where I march,
for God's sakes,
means
man,
nothing for my love for the Troopers.
You're gonna get control of this? Come on now.
I think we need control of you.
I think we need to get back on track and talk about the tough questions here.
I'd love to hear some more answers to these tough questions for you.
Moving on.
Last question, Mr. Smigley-Bakken. Axios reports that a quarter of Americans, 83 million people, hold an unfavorable view of you. The highest share of Larry haters at this stage in any of the last 10 Rocky Mountain Rivalry debates. According to new Pew Research data, thinking only of your own unfavorability numbers, why do you think this is, and how do you plan to win over those people who have no interest in voting for you or liking you?
I think the product speaks for itself. Don't you all agree? Come on now. People love Larry deep down, all right? I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is, all right? And my dedication and commitment to this organization is going to get me there, all right? I know that we can get there together, all right? If you come and do it Larry's way, Larry's program, it's going to win. is going to win. Mark my words. I wrote that down right here. Winner. All right. Mary Durkop, flash in the pan. Larry, test of time, like the Velociraptors. Mary Deer Cop, don't you roll your eyes. I don't care if you're a deer or a cop. I ain't gonna play no games like this. What do you want to get into it? Tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow's a big day, and there's gonna be one champion. It's gonna be Larry Schmigley.
Let's
We're gonna do Schmigley style.
Let's
We're gonna
separate.
Schmigley. It's gonna be Schmigley time.
Go back to our podiums, please. Go
I ain't
back
no
to our
Piggly
podiums.
Schmigley. She makes me mad.
Good.
Please send help.
Vote for Larry. Do it for Larry.
I really appreciate all of your support. Because of the support to me, it will make the Troopers a better drum corps to come.
Thank you for joining us at this very intelligent, incredible event. I can't tell you how happy and pleased I am to have moderated such a showing of minds and just incredible prowess of mental abilities and agilities here. If you like what you've seen, or if you don't like what you've seen, you have to vote, and the only way to vote is to pay money. So get out your credit cards, get out your wallets, throw some money at your screen, do something. We've got to do something to stop Larry. Thank you. God bless, and good night.